Hey y'all, today is the day that I leave for my 3-week journey out west. I got the van loaded down up here, or back here, and up here. Currently we've got the battery charging with the solar panels. Thank God that worked out okay. What else? I'm hoping to make it to Mississippi tonight. Fingers crossed, we'll see. If not, I'll make it up another day. I'll make up hours through the next day. I told my cousin, I'm meeting my cousin in New Mexico, so we will see if I get, I planned, or I told her, excuse me, let's just start over. I'm meeting my cousin and her husband in New Mexico, okay? And I told her I would be there Wednesday morning. So I need at least 8 hours a day to get there by that point. But if I'm short, then I'll just drive 10 hours on another day, you know? We'll get it done. I'm not worried about it. So I have already prayed over this van. I've never had any issues, but you never know. I'm praying that I don't have any issues and that things go smoothly on this trip. I pray if it's going to break down, it breaks down on the way home. After I've already seen everything. But anyway, I am going to go say bye to my dad, and I'm going to hit the road, and I'll see you guys later. Howdy folks. I stopped over here at the Buc-ee's in Leeds, Alabama. I'm currently eating a salad. I'm trying to eat healthier, guys. I'm trying. But I'm in a little bit of a dilemma. So my battery is fully charged, but my fridge is not wanting to work. And I connected the O-rings to the battery, but I have no idea why this thing is not turning on. So if I can't figure it out tonight, I'm gonna have to stop by like an RV store or somewhere that maybe they can help me. Or any kind of place that does solar paneling or something. And I'm getting really frustrated because I need to buy groceries, but I'm not going to buy anything that I've got to refrigerate because then it'll go bad. Clearly, unless I eat it right then and there. And also, I'm finally getting this ant infestation in my van taken care of slowly but surely. They're all dying out. Oh, I've been dealing with this for like a week now. But it's like I'll spray them and kill them in one area and then they find another spot in my van. But I got like, what do you call them? The Terra liquid ant baits. I love those things. I got them sitting in the hood of not the hood, but the windshield area of the van up there. And they've slowed way down since this morning. But they're all back here in the back part. Not as many, but a view. Just kind of chilling out here in the back of the van, eating, munching down. So I'm gonna get back on the road here soon. I'm gonna kind of spray a little bit. I brought some ant spray with me too, because I really want these things taken care of. It's super annoying because then I'm gonna have food in here, but luckily I have a container I can just put the food in and keep the ants out of, but still it's aggravating. Ugh. I think I got one crawling on me now. Oh, yep, there's one right there. Okay, but anyway, alright guys, I will catch up with you in a bit. Well guys, I made it just in time. This is the birthplace of Elvis Presley. So if you're a big fan of his music, like my grandmother is, she was like, get me a picture, get me a picture. Then here you go. So super cool, just right inside Tupelo, Mississippi. This was the house that his father actually built and was born January, most of y'all would know if you're big fans of him, January 8th, 35. And of course he died in Memphis in 1977 in his home. So yeah, super neat. There's also like a museum up here. This closes at 4. It was only open from 1 to 4 today, but normally it's open 9 to 4 every other day. But you got your museum, and then you got the chapel over there, which I'll walk over that way here in just a minute. I'll get some pictures for my grandma and send them off to her. Got a little statue of a young Elvis Presley. Oh, yeah, Elvis at 13. Huh, look at there. He was such a, like, stinking talented guy. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. It says, dedicated to Elvis Presley fans worldwide, August 9th, 2002. And it talks about, names the sculptor of this statue. I actually watched the movie that came out not too long ago. I want to say 2-3 years ago. And the guy who played Elvis, like, did a flippin' amazing job. Like, such a great actor. Like, he nailed that part. Let me stand back. It's hard to see. There we go. So you can kind of pause that and read it if you want. I'm trying to get everything in before it gets too dark. So that's a cool little fountain, I think, over there. Just kind of sit there and enjoy it. It's actually got a little bit of a chill in the air right now. Feels quite good. Back home was super humid. Another little sign for you to read. And this was his childhood church, the Assembly of God. And there's actually like a video inside the church that you can watch when they're open during their hours. And it's like a fee that you pay, like a ticket or whatever. I mean, obviously they got to have the money to keep up this stuff, so. I think that's just like an outhouse over there. I love little churches like this. I think they're so cool. I've been in one before, back home. Yeah, this is just the outhouse. But anyway, yeah, I've been in a small church back home, and it was just so stinking cool. So cozy. Let's see, there's something up there. I'm gonna go check that out, and I'll get back to you. I was on my way up to go to that spot up there I was telling you guys about, and I saw it pass this on the way over to the house, but I just love these old cars. I don't know why, but I do. There's just something about them. This one kind of reminds me of the one in Christmas Story. That is my all-time favorite Christmas movie. And then when the tire goes flat and him and the son and dad are changing it, and the kid says the bad word. Oh, such a classic. And it's crazy to think that that movie was such a flop back in the day. Like, even Peter Billingsley was so, like, embarrassed by that movie. Now he kind of embraces it. Kind of changed his mind, tune about it a little bit, but he was definitely not keen on being open about the movie and stuff back in the day. But now, gosh, the dad reminds me so much of how my grandpa was when he was alive. He was saucy like that. He'd tell you how it is. He didn't care if you hurt your feelings or not. That's just how that man was. But, alright, we're going to walk on up here, and I'll see you when I get there. Alrighty guys, so I'm up here up top, and here's a little information about him getting his birthday gift. back in the day on January 8, 1946. He ended up getting his first guitar. I'll just go by slowly. You can kind of pause it and read it. And then I'll show you the statues back behind me. But here's a little information about those and what they mean, what the sculptor kind of wanted to portray. Trying to get a decent shot of it. And then right here you have the sculptures that go from Elvis the boy to the entertainer. Very beautiful sunset tonight. There's some seats up there too. You can kind of sit in and enjoy the view. Really neat place just to kind of hang out and watch the sunset. There's like a little pavilion right over there. I mean, it'd be pretty cool to see all this stuff like when it's open. Go inside like the museum if you're like a hardcore like Elvis fan. You go in there and see like the inside of the church and his home. I happened to look over here and I saw this mural, so I wanted to kind of show you guys. I thought it was really neat. Alright guys, so this is going to be my home for the night, the Cracker Barrel in Tupelo, Mississippi. And look at the moon, so pretty, pretty, pretty. Someone I know one time called this the Cracker Barrel Inn, and I was like, what are you talking about? Like, where's that? And he was like, the Cracker Barrel parking or something like that. And I was, you know, it was a typical blonde moment, but I know that that person's going to watch this video, so I've now stole your phrase, Cracker Barrel Inn. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for today. It's not a super long video, just a bunch of traveling. It's going to be the same thing again tomorrow. I did about 8.5 hours, 8.5, 9 hours today. So I did good. I'm proud of myself. What else? Something else. No, I ain't got nothing. Nothing else on my mind. But there's Bucky off in the distance right there. Yeah, my fridge is not wanting to work, so I think I'm gonna have to get a different cord for it. The battery's charged, all that good stuff. All the solar, yeah, all that junk is working right, but the fridge is not wanting to work. I don't know if I wired it wrong, something happened there or what, but I might just order something and have it shipped overnight to like an Amazon locker or my cousin's house in New Mexico. But anyway, I'll get it figured out, guys. I'm not real worried about it. There's plenty of food I can eat that doesn't need to be refrigerated too. But anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight, and I will see you guys in the morning, tomorrow morning. Okay? Bye.